Okay, y'all, I'm in my bag creating all the videos you said that you wanted to see, and I kind of like it here. Dozens of you have commented that you wanted a dedicated video on what I think that the characters will respond like with each secret that gets revealed. So let's talk about it. Videos like this I wasn't sure about because we talk so extensively in the comment section, but I always am down to make the things that you want to see. So keep telling me what videos y'all want me to make and we can continue the conversation and continue to grow our community. If you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Join the tribe and hit subscribe. I promise you're gonna like it here. Okay, so jumping into the video, we have to establish what the secrets are before we can talk about how the characters will respond to them, right? Episodes 6 and 7 are when we get a lot of the answers to the questions and the bulk of the reveals from our summer secrets. So with this video, I am still speculating on the secrets, and if I miss any, be sure to post them in the comment section down below. Maybe I'll update this video, you never know. For the purposes of this video, we are going to talk about how everyone will respond when they find out Olivia is drinking, Spencer and Olivia cross the line, and Jordan is abusing meds. So, Olivia is playing with fire and her sobriety by leaning on alcohol to help her cope. Honestly, I'm still struggling to figure out what she's coping from because she appears to be fine for the most part. So why do you need to drink every now and again, Liv? But anyway, she is drinking and it will come out sooner rather than later, even with her getting away with it in episode 5 when Laura tested her hair but did not test for alcohol. When Jordan finds out, honestly, I don't think Jordan is going to do anything and he will barely care. I know Liv is his sister and he loves her, but Jordan checks out when it comes to Liv and he doesn't always step in to love and protect her like I feel like a brother should. Jordan spends a lot of time caught up in himself and his world, which now includes Simone, and he doesn't really check on others unless he needs something from them or they are of interest to him in the moment. Liv never really seems to be of interest. While I think Jordan will feel bad for Liv, I can't say that I will see him do anything or show up differently once he finds out, especially now that he has this concussion issue and is preoccupied with football. Layla is going to find out and try to OD to help Liv, but then I also think she's going to start to distance herself as time passes. The initial shock will pull her in, but I think that Layla gets bored of Liv and her issues and starts to disassociate. And it doesn't help that she is still very insecure about Spencer and Liv's relationship. So I could see her wanting to step in initially to help and supporting, but falling back entirely when Spencer finds out and starts to give Liv more attention to help her through this. Asher is going to try to save Liv, but he can't even save himself. Asher is just starting his journey of being a better and less narcissistic person, and while I do think that he loves and cares for Olivia, I don't think that he has it in him to be the rock and support Olivia needs for the struggles she has in her life. Asher just ain't built like that. That's how he is able to go away for the summer for 2 or 3 months and develop a completely new and magnetic connection with another girl because he doesn't know how to drop in, stay loyal, or be about someone other than himself. I mentioned this in my Should Vanessa and Asher Be Together video, and if you missed it, you can click the card above or check the description box for the link to watch that video after you finish this one. In that video, I talk about how Asher fell in love with Olivia when she was taking care of him and pulling him out of the gutter. He is attracted to women that see the best in him, and once they see him for what he is, he loses interest. He did that with Layla, and now he's doing it with Olivia. I think he knows Olivia is a great girl, but now a new girl has piqued his interest, and while he appreciates all Liv has been to and for him, I don't think that he will last, let alone be able to step up and help Olivia through this tough time. The Bakers. Laura and Billy Baker are going to spend time kicking themselves for not catching it sooner, and then they will switch into save Olivia mode. I don't think that they will be mad at her or even disappointed. They will just try to love her through it. Spencer is going to be the one that creates smoke with his response. I also think that Spencer is going to go through the waves of emotions within his response. I can see him going OD and not letting Liv out of his sight after he finds out because he's going to be kicking himself for the distance that they have experienced over the last few weeks and him not being able to figure it out sooner. He may also experience a moment of frustration with Liv because he feels like she could have come to him and didn't, and that will be upsetting. Overall, Spencer will be the most supportive and the one to immediately take action that will actually help Olivia through the crisis. Partly because Olivia trusts Spencer more than all others, and also because he's not going to give her any option. She's literally going to have to get help and get back on the straight and narrow. That's it, that's all. The moment Spencer finds out, this is going to be the moment that it ends, in my opinion. This has come up at least 50 times in the comment sections of various videos, and I haven't said anything because that is exactly what I think Jordan will respond like to Olivia and Spencer hooking up. Jordan don't care. I want to go as far as to say that Jordan don't care what Olivia got going on, but I'm trying to let that man live. The issue that Jordan had with Olivia and Spencer being in the hot tub together was not that they were about to hook up, but was because he thought Olivia was about to hook up with their brother, and he didn't even like Spencer at the time. He likes Spencer now, and he knows that Spencer is a great choice for Liv, so I don't think that he's going to say anything, which is probably how he hasn't even noticed their chemistry up until now. If Spencer and Liv spent a lot of time together during the summer, then Jordan would have seen them. And if he doesn't know that they crossed the line, that proves that he don't care and isn't paying any attention. Layla. Now that is someone who will most definitely care. I want to believe Layla is healed and evolved, but honestly, I believe Olivia, even just kissing Spencer over the summer, will send Layla back to her petty ass inner child and in her bag of spiteful antics. Now Spencer won't catch hell because Layla's going to try to keep her man and all, but Olivia, she's going to catch hella smoke once Layla finds out. We already saw Layla break up with Spencer haphazardly last season, and I don't got her walking away from him that easy again. Not this time. So even if it comes out that they hooked up, Layla will try to save the relationship while setting fire to Olivia and their friendship as they know it. It's pretty much over for Olivia and Layla. Asher. I think Asher will lose it when he finds out. He will feel betrayed because Olivia opted not to join him over the summer, and it will seem like she did that so that she could hook up with Spencer. He tried that whole evolved boyfriend thing when Spencer and Layla kissed. He literally immediately forgave Layla and tried to move on, but not this time. There will be some smoke in the city and revenge hookups to go with it. While I think Asher will try to keep the relationship going with Liv, I can totally see him trying to hook up. Well, not trying, because Vanessa Hoochie self is ready and waiting. He will hook up with Vanessa to make him and Olivia even within their toxic relationship. Child, and it's going to continue to be plain and simple. Now look, I know I'll be randomly bringing Kia up, but that is because I think that her character is important for perspective in a lot of cases. Honestly, Liv and Kia are cultivating a dope friendship grounded in community service, personal growth, love, and support, and I think that she will weigh in when it comes to these two people getting together and hooking up. One, because I do think Kia still has feelings for Spencer, but two, because I think Kia does want what's best for Olivia. When Kia finds out about Spencer and Olivia hooking up, she will be graceful and empathetic, but she will also encourage Olivia to leave it alone. She will remind Olivia how messy it is about Spencer's relationship with Layla, and more importantly, her relationship with Layla. It may also bring up a conversation between the two of, is this how Olivia does her friends? I don't think that it's going to strain their relationship, but I think that Kia will give Olivia some straight talk and great advice. Simone is not having it. Well, we already are starting to see the chinks in the Jermone armor, as she says in episode 6 that she thinks that they don't know each other as well as she thought. Ooh, child. I don't think that Simone is going to go for any drug abuse from a significant other. If they choose to stay together, Simone is making him kick the habit immediately, and he may be in the doghouse for a few weeks just for doing it to begin with. Layla. For some reason, I feel like Jordan and Layla have some sort of unspoken chemistry, and not romantic, but I think that they care for each other as friends. And Layla kind of looks at Jordan like her brother, so I can see her being concerned and wanting to step in and help. Because she doesn't have to contend with Jordan trying to steal her man, she won't have the conflict and be truly there to support Jordan through this and help him get back on the straight and narrow. Unlike what's happening with Olivia and her drinking. Yeah, I said it. I know y'all was thinking it. since Asher's playing coach and team player, he is going to be OD with concern at first, but then I think that that's going to wane, especially if Jordan doesn't make it back onto the field and JJ substitutes as QB1 for longer. This being selfless thing is new to Asher, and he will always look out for himself first, which in this case could possibly look like him forgetting to show up for Jordan after a while, because this won't be an issue or habit that Jordan can kick immediately. And I love to save the best for last. Y'all, Spencer is going to respond with Jordan a lot like how he responds with Olivia. Everyone that Spencer loves gets the same energy, which is what is so special about Spencer. I think this will look like Spencer starting to spend more time in Beverly Hills trying to keep an eye on Olivia and Jordan and working with them to get and stay clean. Spencer will double down in showing up for them, which might put a pause on the habit of him showing up for himself that he's been displaying in this season. Okay, so those are my thoughts on how I feel like everyone will respond to some of the biggest summer secrets being revealed. Now it's your turn, because I want to know, what secrets do you think will come out? How do you think everyone will respond to them? Who do you think is going to fight? Tell me everything in the comment section down below. And also keep telling me what videos you want me to make next. You know I drop new All-American videos every day and would love to create more of what you want to see. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and join the tribe. Like this video and share with a friend who also loves All-American. I'm your host, Erica Vane, and before you go, watch this dope curated All-American video here. I know that you're going to love it. Or catch up on all of our All-American videos and our All About All-American playlists. I love you for watching, and I'm going to see you tomorrow. Bye.